Welcome to the Mario Superstar Baseball tier list presented by The Big Bean. Super happy to finally get this tier list video out. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. But enough with that. Let's get right into okay, disclaimer though, I'm not trying to be controversial just to be controversial. This pick is how I feel. I know it's going to turn a lot of people on their heads, but it's go time. Boomerang Bro. The thing is, you see it right here. He isn't intimidating. I think he hits as many home runs as Bowser, if not more. But the thing is, people aren't like, we should walk Boomerang Bro. People are like, we should walk Bowser. And it's like, now he's the best single hitter in the game, but we're not looking at the best single hitter in the game. I don't want singles. I want home runs. And I feel like home runs win games. We all know this. Boomerang Bro, even Hammer Bro, no one's going to walk this guy, but you know he's going to get a home run. I don't have all the people-on-people experience that I would like with this game, but I've played through the challenge mode enough to say that when I'm playing on powerful difficulty on that challenge mode and I go fight Bowser at the very end, I don't care what team it is, I don't care who's pitching, the fact that 3 of these bros are in a row, that's home run, home run, home run. Whereas you can just walk Bowser. So that's how I feel. I think Boomerang Bro is the best. I think he hits just as many home runs as Bowser. Yes, the chemistry's not as good, but I'm not putting Bowser anywhere fancy in the infield. I'll put him nowhere fancy in the infield. The chemistry's probably not going to affect me that much. So yeah, Bowser. I mean, absolute unit. Just phenomenal. I mean, everyone calls him number 1 for a reason. He looks at a ball and it's gone. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is outstanding, but I find the problem with it, like I said with Boomerang Bro, people are too intimidated by Bowser. It's just like, well, walk Bowser, you know. I didn't come here for a single hitter. If I came here for a single hitter, give me Magikoopa, give me Paratroopa, give me anyone else, Toadsworth. They'll all hit singles. I'm not trying to waste a pick on a singles hitter. You know, I'm gunning for Boomerang Bro or King Boo or Beater, you know, over Bowser. You know, let them have Bowser. I'll walk him every time you lost your pick. So, but like I said, he's a huge hitter, good chemistry tree, you know, of course with the bad guys if you're running them. If you're lucky enough to get all the good people that synergize with Bowser, because he's just so hot, it's hard to get him and the people that go with him. So yeah, that's how I feel. I think Bowser's number 2. This is going to make a lot of people mad. I know I've talked about it in the Discord before, but it's how I feel. And you know what? I was thinking about it, and the reason I think King Boo is my number 3, personally, my favorite hitter in the game. I'm trying to leave bias out of this, but he has a bat. That's the thing. Of Beater, Donkey Kong, and King Boo, in my opinion, the 3 most lethal heavy hitters, besides Bowser and Boomerang Bro, but their places are undisputed. Yeah, I think King Boo, I mean, he has a bat. I know people say they can't get down with him sometimes, you know. A lot of people will say, you know, he doesn't deserve to be number 3, but I feel like the bat alone, if you can get good with a bat, it's a lot easier than getting used to some guy's arm or some guy's fist, you know. And yeah, I mean, he can jump real high. Put him on third base. I mean, never hurts to have a good third baseman. His arm's all right, you know. I have robbed a few hits from Magikoopa or Paratroopa, you know. Someone that cuts it to the left like that. King Boo can eat it, and it's great. So, I really do feel that King Boo is number 3. I mean, it's home run city because he's got a good bat. If you can get that foul tamed, I think you'll be pretty satisfied with King Boo. Beater, oh my God. I mean, he's like, he could be Bowser tier if he wasn't so awkward, in my opinion. I just think the fact that all these people have goofy animations when they're charging up for a hit. They like spin around and all that. I just feel like the fact that he puts his whole body back and the fact that he's using that leaf, it's awesome. Like, he hits hard with it, but it's just, I think he's too awkward to be top 3, you know. But he's absolutely top 5. I mean, amazing. You hit that outside leaf. Everyone's seen it. He's a monster. You just don't sleep on Beater. But that's the thing. It's just you can school him if you fool him once and you have a quick pitcher, you can just send another one down, and yeah, I mean you can bully Beater is what I'm saying here. And he's slow, but usually you'll put him in catcher, so he's not running around out there or anything. But like it says here, best arm in the game. That's undisputed. I mean, he's a monster. Throw him on catcher, no one steals, you know. So good catcher, great batter, but he just swings so weird that you can almost bully him. That, and I don't think I'm as intimidated by him as I am the top 3 on my list. So yeah, Beater number 4. Donkey Kong. I don't want to upset people with this, but I don't see it. I don't see Donkey Kong. I mean, I guess I put him in my top 5, but I think that was just out of, I mean, I don't want to say respect because I don't want to say I'm building this tier list for other people, but like I get it. I've seen him do it, but I don't know if I've seen him do enough. So, I mean, Donkey Kong, like it says, he hits great singles, but you'll find I say this about one other character in the game. I almost feel like he's too strong. Like he's a power hitter. You don't want to hit singles with power hitters. You want home runs. But Donkey Kong is an exception. But sometimes I feel like he hits too hard, so the ball goes just a little too deep into the outfield, and then it just grabs it up. But if you can get the right timing on it, it absolutely. I mean, he hits phenomenal singles. You've heard it from other people. I mean, but like I said, I'm not taking a power hitter to hit singles. And what else he comes with is the banana ball. I mean, it's just give me the fireball, give me the weird ball, give me the starred hit with my regular singles hitters. I don't need a captain option. I've never been desperate enough where I'm like, banana ball will win this game. But banana ball has won games, you know, so I can't sleep on it. But, you know, when it goes straight to left field and it's immediately out, and you just use 2 stars on it, it's a feels bad, man. Shortstop, I mean, if you don't get Wario, put Donkey Kong there. I think Donkey Kong's the best shortstop in the game. I think that little hop thing he does is weird, but I think it's effective. You know, I would probably rather have that over Wario. It took me a long time to come to that conclusion, but absolutely, I think it's, yeah. And he has okay chemistry. So like with Diddy, I mean, if you want, I know people put Diddy in left field, but I mean, if you wanted to stick him in right, I mean, you know, get a little chemistry going. Dixie, I don't know. I don't like Diddy Kong or Dixie Kong, so I'm not really sure where I would put them. They probably wouldn't be in the game. So his chemistry tree, in my opinion, doesn't really matter. I think he has chemistry with Goomba. Who cares? But yeah, I think Donkey Kong's easily top 5. I think he's much better than Wario in every sense of the word, but I mean, still means Wario's number 6. So, I mean, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, Wario's just like kind of a bad Donkey Kong. I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't come around to Wario. I think he's a good shortstop with a big body, but I feel like dives are just inconsistent in this game. That's why I said I like Donkey Kong's hop, just because it doesn't feel like I ever get robbed with Donkey Kong. But, I mean, if someone picks Donkey Kong, more than likely, they're going to pick Donkey Kong, you know. I don't think I'm the only one saying Donkey Kong's the top 5. I know I'm not the only one saying Donkey Kong's the top 5. So if you don't feel like he's going to pick on Donkey Kong, maybe you don't feel comfortable with him. The glove is uncomfortable. Wario's just great. You guys know it. He's got the big body, makes for a good shortstop. He's got a really good arm, which makes him a good shortstop, but his chemistries make him a bad shortstop. I mean, say you want to run, you know, a team of like good guys. You know, you got Peach, you got Daisy, you got Mario. I mean, I don't think an anti-chemistry is going to lose you the game, but if you can't have someone that can reliably throw to everyone without a potential blunder, I mean, you might want to take the opportunity. Like, sometimes I won't pick Wario just because I don't want his weird chemistry or his weird freaking bat, his slowness. I don't know. It's like I don't know if Wario offers enough for me to really be gunning for him. But he is good. He hits good singles, I guess. I mean, he can hit a home run. His shortstop game is phenomenal. So if you really want to make a pick, and you can justify it by saying, now I have a good shortstop, instead of picking like Magic Cooper or something. If that is your way of justifying it, absolutely pick him, because I don't think he's awful. His star hit, too. I say it's a 25-75. People like to call it a 50-50. No. You stand in the middle of it. I don't care who you're using. You can almost, 75% of the time, you can either get the suck or you can just dive for it. Stand right in the middle. You can get good at it. It's tough, obviously, because it's coming in hot, but that 25 there, that's a triple. I mean, that's nothing to be slapped on it. I think that right there is what makes Wario like a threat. If you are willing to put in those 2 stars, I mean, you've went from, I've got a shortstop, whatever, to, okay, this guy could potentially get me a triple, put 3 runs in, or, So the garlic ball, I think that's a huge deciding factor. I mean, you can't dispute shortstop's probably the most important position in the game. So that's why he's so high. But his bat, I feel like it leaves a little to be desired. It's so short. He's slow. He's just awkward. He's just a shortstop with a phenomenal star hit that doesn't like to work. Yoshi, obviously, you know him. You love him. He's literally the fastest character in the game, tied with Toadette, but we'll get to Toadette. That makes him the greatest outfielder there is. I mean, he can center. He can get anything. I mean, even with like someone that I pride myself with being able to hit it into the gap of right and center with, Shy Guy, my God, Yoshi will rob you every time. Now, I say that his bat's not the greatest. I saw some testing done in the Discord. I believe it's City Hall in Hongji. That say his bat is on par with Luigi's power-wise. And, I believe it. But like I said with Beater, just the way some of these characters swing, I feel like affects the ball strangely. And I feel like Yoshi's one of them. He gets sort of like... He gets something going on with it to where it doesn't hit how you like. And if you try to uncharge swing with it, he's not strong enough to get it over the infield most of the time. But I feel like with good practice, I have found that his bat is not poo-poo stinky. I have absolutely hit a home run with him, but that's not something I'm going to count on. So in my opinion, Yoshi, I mean, you might at least fight to get a hit, but don't expect one. And I think that's what really holds him back, because he's so fast. He's such a good outfielder. If you can get the ball over the infielders, maybe cut it towards the right foul line, God willing, you may get a double, because he's just so fast. But that's Yoshi. There's not much to him. Birdo. I see everyone just hate all over her bat. I don't think I get it. I mean, it hits, like, in my opinion, I think she hits as hard as Mario does, and Mario, in my opinion, has a pretty impressive bat. It's just that I don't think she just has the sweet spots that Mario does. Something, because don't get me wrong, I've hit home runs with Birdo, like, all the time. She has the power in her, but the bat feels kind of short, feels kind of weird. And when it comes to that, why are you even trying to hit with Birdo? Just use the weird ball. It's in all caps. Use the weird ball. Don't rob yourself out of one of the best, not the best, star hits in the game. Yes, it can just go right into second, We've all seen it. It makes us feel terrible. But if it bounces over second, triple. I mean, double, triple, doesn't matter. Runs scored regardless. The weird ball is so good. I mean, it's crazy that just the fact that she can suck in the ball and the fact that she has a wonky star hit makes her number 8, but it does, because that suck, I mean, it'll rob anything. It stops star hits from being good sometimes because she just sucks it right in. She's a killer second baseman. And, I mean, if you have Magic Koopa and you have Wario or Donkey Kong and you have Birdo, somehow, you God, put her on first. Snag up foul balls. I mean, I have seen her just... There's a foul that someone thought they just barely got a hold of it. They were like, whew, that's a free swing. I'm good. Nope, Birdo sucks it. It's out. That's a free out. So yeah, Birdo, a phenomenal fielder. Weird ball, great. Batting leaves a bit to be desired, but why are you hitting with Birdo? Mario, I have been an advocate for Mario for a long time. He is the best all-rounder in the game. I feel like people sleep on all-rounded characters. Like, I am an advocate for the majority of them, if not all of them. Ew, I think Goomba's an all-round character. Never mind. Mario, he's a classic. He has enough power that where if he doesn't want to charge swing it, it can go right over the infielder, but he's not too strong. He's not too strong to where he sticks it over the infield into the outfield. He gets it in the middle. And I think Mario does that very well. Also, his doubles game, like I was saying about Shy Guy earlier, which we still haven't talked about him yet. You just gotta get good enough with Mario because he just swings his bat straight. He doesn't have a weird animation. So if you can just get ball timing good, you can stick it in between the gap of right and center. I mean, it's like doubles for days, maybe even a triple, because Mario has some legs on him. He's not as quick as Luigi, but like I said, he is an all-rounder. He does everything. He's got a good slide. He pitches good. And he's quick. He hits like a half-loaded minivan. I mean, he can do everything, and he's got good chemistry. Say you want to get a hero team going. I mean, I've done stuff like that. It works. People are like, why would you hinder yourself using Peach and Yoshi and Luigi, Luigi, and all this stuff. All the people he synergizes with, and it's like, because he's good. I mean, I haven't even talked about the fireball yet. The fireball's like a guaranteed hit. I'm calling it a 90-10 that you get a hit. And it's usually not just a small hit. It's usually a double. If they try to catch it because they're stupid, it could be a triple. I mean, I think it's more consistent than weird ball, and it doesn't rely on bouncing into the infield. It relies on going far and someone being stupid enough to try to catch it. So, and that's the thing, is like no other star power is like, don't touch that ball, don't touch it. You have to let the ball go. You have to let this man run, because if not, you're letting up more bases, and that's just scary. So yeah, I think Mario does you could advocate for other people being up here, but I could pick apart things that they can't do, where I'm like, Mario can do everything. So yeah, I absolutely advocate for Mario. I think he's probably the best captain in the game. I cannot believe people don't use him. It's a little shocking to me, because he does hit home runs. Even, out of nowhere, just boom, Mario hit a home run. You're like, good lord. But anyways, I've ranted enough about Mario. I really would like to see more Mario. I absolutely think he's a top 10, and that's how I feel. Boo. Second best pitcher in the game is what I say. He's my favorite pitcher. I'm not much of a pitcher. I'm not going to lie. That's probably my weakest area. But at the same time, it's like, he does it good. I know there was a lot of pitching tests run, but I think it stands true no matter what you say to me, no matter what you prove, how this game works, anything. I still think Boo's a great pitcher. Um, and usually when you have a pitcher, you're like, dead batter. But maybe not so much in this game. But for being a pitcher, I mean, he hits like a champ. We've all seen home runs with him. Even if not a home run, you could still charge it up and use that weird foul and stick it all the way into the back of the foul line because he loves hitting those fouls. And so you can either charge it or you could just smack it and see if you can get it right behind first or right behind third. But that's dangerous because you got the suck and you got people on those bases that can jump usually. I always have King Boo on third to rob people like this guy who tries to just barely sneak it. I'll walk out a little, jump up. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have Boo in mind when you're setting up your third and first baseman, in my opinion, because if a ball flies over your head, you're going to feel like a real goofball. But now the downside's of Boo. The reason he can never make it past the top 10. I don't even know if he should be top 10, but I probably... where are you going to put him in the field? If he gets tired when he's pitching, dead fielder, and that's the scary thing, is like you're putting a lot into not letting up 7 runs. And 7 runs seems like a lot, but if you start to get creamed, or if it's like a hot game where everyone's scoring and Boo has to step off the mound, well, I don't know what to tell you, Buster. Just keep it easy with Boo. Make sure you're just smacking them hits. He's a good player. And don't let them score 7 runs. And do not use the stars on him. But I think Boo, I think he's top 10. I feel probably confident with it. My man. 11 is Magic Koopa. His star hit alone. It's like, I feel like he has probably the most consistent non-captain star hit in the game. I love it. I think you just hold down R and you're like, I got myself a single, potentially a double. It just right through second and first, or right through short and third, to where third baseman can't jump up and steal it from you. Sometimes it happens. But yeah, I think that star hit is something else. He has suck. I mean, he can use that wand and just snag a ball from something crazy. Still has suck. I mean, it's phenomenal. I've seen him rob balls from farther than Birdo, and I'm like, why can't you do that all the time? But he could potentially land a hit without a star. He tries to do the same thing, but it's just more awkward because he's not very strong. He's a good infielder. I mean, if you can put him on second, I mean, feel free. I mean, if you don't have Birdo, if you don't have DK, if you don't have Wario, you don't have Peach, you don't have Daisy. If you can get him in the infield, yeah. I mean, stick him on second. He'll do something. He's not going to let you down. He might, because he's kind of short. The jump catch isn't the best. I mean, outfield too. He's kind of slow. Maybe pick the quickest one they got. I don't think he goes up past a 3 speed. But still, that suck. I mean, it will make up for what he's losing with speed, So I definitely think he's a very good character. I mean, suck alone is just too good. Waluigi, best pitcher in the game. You can't argue with stats. Dude, oh my gosh, he's throwing fireballs without the fire. I don't really know what to say. I mean, he just pitches good. You got to respect a pitcher. And this is how much you see I respect a pitcher. It's just like, it's crazy that pitching can get you this high on a tier list. Because his bat, it leaves a lot to be desired. I've seen a home run with everyone in the game, even baby Luigi, and I can't for the life of me get a home run with this fool. And I know home runs aren't what matters, but that right there, if I can't even count on a potential clutch good hit, I mean, that is strike 1. Strike 2, even his uncharged hit, he either piddles it into the infield or just tries to stick it over second base. Tries, and it gets sucked up, it gets jumped, someone jumps, snags it out of the air, whatever. I don't think he has a good bat. I've tried, I keep trying. I don't know. I think you can get comfortable with it, but it's just like, are you willing? Are you willing to get comfortable with a weird bat like that? Now, 1585. I said Barrios is 2575. This is a 1585 star hit. That eggplant ball. It doesn't go very far, and so it doesn't even matter. Like, your second baseman could just, if your first baseman goes for the weird one, your second baseman just grabs the ball. Even if it's a single, it's a single. Why would you use 2 stars on a potential? I mean, I doubt it, but potential single. So I don't know. If you really wanted to try it, maybe it'll go outside of the infield. Maybe you'll get something good. Just don't use Waluigi's star hit. Laser beam throw. If he gets tired, if you don't feel like pitching him in the beginning, if you want to use him as a reliever, I mean, put him in right field, put him in left field. I mean, he's got a weirdly long dive, and he's got laser beam. Sometimes you can like bait someone to go, like, hey, he's still out here in the outfield. I could probably go from third to home, and then he just psychs you because everyone sleeps on laser beam. So yeah, could be a good outfielder too. I've done it. It works. He's not bad. Luigi. God, I love Luigi. He is like Mario, but like, you turn the dial down just a little bit on everything but running. I believe he has the super jump, which, yeah, right fielder, please. I mean, I'm always looking for a good outfielder that can hit, well, that's fine, like he can hit, he fields fine, he's quick, he's got a decent dive, actually, you'd be surprised. Yeah, I mean, I think Luigi, as you can see, 13th. I don't think anyone would ever put him this high 6 months ago when I was watching the channel. I mean, everyone was like, Luigi trash, bottom 25. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but he's the second best all-rounder. I mean, like I said, I can respect an all-rounder. He can do anything. He can bat, he can run, he can jump, he can field. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him jumble a ball. Yeah, I mean, Luigi's good, and he has chemistry with Mario. So if you pick those 2 boys, yeah, I mean, those are 2 really good characters for cheap because people just don't respect these guys. I swear. I would say expect to see more of them. Daisy. Weird to see her at 14th, maybe? I don't know. Quick release. Holy cow. Quick release is so good. If you can get synergy in your infield, you don't need a big, strong arm on short or, well, you don't really need it for second. That's why you put Peach on second if you get suckered into taking her. So she could make a good second baseman, or if you get both the princesses, I know it's the second baseman here, but you might put her on short, Daisy on second, no, Peach on second, maybe Luigi on first instead of the outfield. I don't know. I've made a hero team before, and Daisy fits in well because of quick release. It's pretty good, and her bat, I mean, they were mentioning it back in season 1 of baseball. I wasn't there, obviously, but I made sure I've watched those videos more than once, and one of them was like, you can't sleep on Peach or Daisy. I can't remember which one they said, because that uncharged bat, it's got this weird slice effect. It's kind of like Boo, but I feel like it's not. He hits and it goes in like a sideways U. I feel like she hits in almost like a Toadsworth type of way, but with a little more power and control. I think Daisy has a good bat. Not a good power bat, but a good uncharged bat. Flower ball. Pretty decent. I mean, people are always like, hold on. Flower ball. People like to hate on flower ball and heart ball. They're like, oh, it's trash. You can see it coming. The thing is, you could be fooled by it. Like, if it's 2 outs, bottom of the inning, I've got a man on, and Daisy comes up. If I'm feeling confident, it's past the 6th inning, and I'm trying to get a run, this guy's on second, I'm like, I'll go flower ball, because, like, the way the camera's positioned and everything, if you don't get under that, it'll be on the ground before you know it. And that's what I like about Daisy's, because I feel like the Peach's heart ball, it dissipates in the air, whereas I've seen the flower ball almost like not show itself until it's on the ground. So like I'm not saying Daisy captain because I'm not crazy, but I'm saying that if you can spare 2 and if you're in a pinch, it might make you happy. Toadsworth, father of baseball. Yeah, I mean, he invented it. It's crazy. Like, how could I not put such a dapper lad in the top 15? His star hit is awesome. I mean, my God. It's like a free hit. He is one of my favorite starred hitters. I don't like Toadsworth very much. I'll say it. But his star hit is very good. Even unstarred, you can almost do the same thing. Try to get it over. I always talk about it. Get it right behind first or right behind third. He does a good job at that, even unstarred. But at the same time, don't let me fool you. His unstarred hit, it still gets out a pretty decent amount of time. I've seen him get a home run, but his power's not high enough to just get one casually. It's like if all the stars align, yeah, Toadsworth might hit a home run, but don't you count on it. Kind of like with Toad. Don't count on it. He never drops the ball either. He literally is the ideal fielder. He's not the quickest, but he's quick enough because he literally will not bobble the ball. If you can get a good dive going with him, it's a short dive, but still add some inches onto the potential play, he's not going to drop it. I think that is super catch. Not super catch. Yeah, super catch probably. He just won't drop it. And that is more clutch than you might think. He's not, but like I said right here, he's not quick enough to make a huge impact. I mean, now if he was like Luigi speeds, I don't want to say Yoshi speed because that'd be broken, but yeah, I mean, if he had legs, oh yeah, he'd be, my God, he'd be a great fielder. But that's how I feel. He's a good fielder. He's a good hitter. He's got a great star hit. But, other people do things better than him, He's okay. He's top 15. Give him that. 16, Peach. She's Daisy. Does the same thing, honestly. Also has quick release. Could be a good second baseman. Like I was saying, synergize the whole infield. Get some great chemistry going. It could be good. Now, it still stands, though. She's just Daisy, but worse. Her heart ball sucks. It's not going anywhere. It'll fizzle out before it's anywhere near the ground, and you're just going to catch it. Don't use it. I do not recommend her heart ball. Do I recommend Peach, though? Uncharged hit? Yeah, I think she's good. I think she is good. Like, she's still a captain. She still has quick release. She still has a sliding catch, I believe. Phenomenal. I've been picked off by Peach and Daisy with that before. The sliding catch, quick release. I'm like, oh my God, how did you just got the ball and it's gone. So, could be good. I mean, she could be good. That's where I stand. Paratroopa. Oh my God, Hong Ji is like, he started talking about Paratrooper. I was like, are you insane? This guy has a killer arm. Chemistry, I can't remember it at the moment. It's okay. I mean, if you're running Koopa, do it. I think he has chemistry with Bowser, too. Which, if you're a Bowser man, I mean, hey, send it from left field to first, please. I mean, you might actually hit it. You're not going to get anyone out. But, like, if someone flies out to left and they aren't paying attention, you could potentially get that double play from him going from second to first if he was already at second, because his arm is very good. The chemistry, like I said, if you have Bowser on first, I mean, please. I mean, absolutely. I think he might have Dry Bones chemistry. I don't think it's him. I think Koopa does. I could be wrong with that. But if so, if he has chemistry with Dry Bones, that could potentially be even better. And he has a good star hit. It just does the same thing. It goes over first, it goes over third. King Boo eats him up. Luigi eats him up, but I'm putting Luigi in the outfield. But super jump and arm makes for a great outfielder. But he's just an outfielder. They say the outfield is where the losers go, which I don't like to hear that. I was an outfielder. I was a good outfielder. I loved it. But he's just an outfielder. You know, maybe stick him on third. But I've got King Boo there. Why do I care? Stick him in left. Love him. He's not going to rob a home run, but he might. He's a good outfielder. Shy Guy. Shy Guy. Oh, my God. I love Shy Guy. Absolute favorite character in the game. Probably my favorite Mario character ever next to Chain Chomp. I mean, look at him. I had to put 2 pictures, horribly cropped ones at that, on here. Black and red. I love him. I talk about him all day, all the time. Anyone that's watching this, they know. I'm a huge Shy Guy fan. Am I overrating him? No. Absolutely not. People are underrating him. I swear to everything. He is the man. Could be the best player in the game? Yeah. Watch out, Boomer and Bowser. He's coming for your position. I swear. I mean, every day I get better with Shy Guy. I literally hit like 3 home runs with him in a game. The black one at that. Like, the power stat is lower than the red, but he still hits home runs. And I know, I can't just keep saying, well, they hit home runs, so they're good. They don't hit home runs, so they're bad. But, like, if it's not a home run, you could smack it. He has enough power to just get it right out of the infield, but not into the outfield. Not my favorite to uncharge hit with Shy Guy, because he has his limitations, you know. He was never meant to be this, well, he hasn't harnessed his godlike powers yet. But, yeah, I mean, he could stick it right into the middle of infield and outfield. It's good. I've seen it done. But personally, like I said in the beginning of the video, the fact that he can hit between right and center so consistently and just get doubles and get doubles and get doubles, if you can figure out how to play him, I swear to God he's good. His bat should not be slept on. And he's in the balanced tier, so he can do everything. You best believe this man can pitch. I've seen him pitch. I've pitched with him. He's good. Like, he can pitch if you want, and you know what? Sometimes I want, because it turns out that pitching means absolutely nothing in this game. So let the man pitch. I've put him on first. It says first or third, but you know what I keep saying. I prefer King Boo on third. I put him on first. I've robbed foul balls with this sliding catch. A sliding catch is something that, I mean, I know people think about, but it's valuable. I mean, I feel like he makes a good first baseman, which is good for him because he doesn't have to push his limits. Because he does have limits. I'm not saying Shy Guy is the greatest. He's only rank 18. But if you don't make him move a whole lot and just go for them sliding catches, heck, I've seen him out there and freaking right. Just put him in the outfield. He does everything well. Well, I didn't put him up there with Mario because he does everything great. Shy Guy, he hits, he fields, he has sliding catch, he can rob fouls. I've seen him be a good single hitter. I'm telling you, there's a good single hitter in that man. There's a great double hitter in there. I've hit so many doubles right between the gap. He is good. I love this guy. He needs more play. Also, shout out to GSG. I wasn't there for that, but I love him anyways. Black and red are my man. I love the blue one. I love the green one. I love the yellow one. So just big shout outs to GSG. I love him, but big shout outs to the red and black one too. Diddy. I hate Diddy. I hate Diddy so much. Absolutely hate him. But you know what? I hate Diddy. He has an awful bat. Oh my God, you just bully this man. You just keep sticking it on the outside of the batter's box, or not the batter's box, the plate. He's just going to be chasing it forever. It's hilarious to watch. It's hilarious to have it done to you. You're like, are you kidding me? But yeah, bat, obviously not the only thing that matters, but what, are you going to stick him in left? Are you really going to pick Diddy over Paratroopa? Are you really going to pick Diddy over Luigi? I feel like Diddy's one of those where you're just like, I guess I have a fast outfielder now. Okay, because his arm, not amazing. He's fast, but he's small. It's like you have to be at that ball. You cannot miss that ball. So, I don't know. I just think he's not the greatest. But he is a captain, so he does have that boomerang ball. But it's still banana ball. Still boomerang ball. It can get you a double, potentially a triple. So it adds value, I guess. He's a good outfielder, and you've noticed we've run into that. They're just a good outfielder. Because I rank outfielders lower, but they're still good. You gotta have a good outfield. Outfield is lethal. Everyone's trying to put it to the fence. Everyone's trying to stick it between the gap. So Diddy does make a good outfielder, but he's not the best at it. So you'll find yourself picking other people first and picking him if you lost the good outfield. Dixie, my God, I'm sorry. I don't think she's good. She's not a captain. She doesn't have a star hit, which it's not like Diddy's is that good either. But she's just a Diddy clone. She always has been. And that's fine, because she has a better bat. I've seen her just like charge it up and just stick it somewhere. I mean, she's not terrible, but the way she holds the bat, the way she stands, how small she is, her bat's length, it's just, she always leaves stuff to be desired, in my opinion. And it's a shame, because I do have a soft spot for that bat, and apparently she's a good pitcher. But, like, fielding, I just don't care. She's too small. I just feel like she's too small. She loses the speed that Diddy has. I believe she's slower. She feels slower. It's just like, she's just Diddy, but she leaves even more to be desired. And she takes away the star hit because she's not a captain. She will never rank higher than Diddy. But she's absolutely top 20. Anything from here on, I'm not a huge fan of, I don't think. I don't like Goomba. Sorry, Dennis. Hits weird, but still has some power in him. I've seen people hit home runs with Goomba. I've seen people smack good singles, good doubles with Goomba. It's kind of scary because that bat's so funky, but yeah, I don't know. Ball dash. Situational, but fun. It's fun. You catch a ball in the outfield, you're like, I'm running to the infield just to say hi. I mean, just kicking dust up everywhere, sparkles. Oh my God, it's huge. But really, are you really going to tag someone out? Probably not. Are you make him your pitcher, fourth string pitcher, third string pitcher, maybe. But as a catcher, I think he's probably a second-rate catcher. I mean, he doesn't have an arm, but you try to steal a base. I mean, look at him. Look at the picture. He's coming for you, man. If I saw that coming at me when I was trying to steal second, I mean, I'd run for my life. So, yeah, as pitcher, though, stepping off the mound and just, boom, snagging him, it's crazy. He stops steals. But when only like 2 steals would happen anyways, I'm not ranking him high for that reason. I don't think he's that good. He's just awkward to use. He's awkward to control. He's a Goomba, for God's sake. He's weird. But he's okay. He's okay, I guess. Dry Bones. I lied. I love Dry Bones. In this game, though, he leaves a lot to be desired. You see that he's an all-rounder. I mean, I know he's in technique, isn't he? Um, but so he does everything okay, but he does things he's probably, like it says, good all-rounder, but worse than the majority of the others. I mean, he's no Shy Guy, he's no Luigi, he's no Mario, he's no, I guess, Peach or Daisy, I guess. But he still does things okay. Sliding catch. If you haven't got a sliding catch character, if you missed out on Shy Guy, if you missed out on Peach, if you missed out on maybe Daisy, if you want sliding catch on your team, he's got sliding catch. Hello. Absolutely. Like I said, sliding catch, it can rob plays. Where are you going to put him? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea where you'd put Dry Bones. That's my biggest issue. I can't think of where I would put him in the field. Which is a shame because he's cool. And I hate that we have to use the green one. But the star hit, Green's star hit, I love to see it. I love the animation when he uses it. It's good. I feel like I have a hard time robbing Dry Bones star hit. But when you're ranked this low, am I really going to waste a star on you? I don't think so. Where's Toadsworth? Where's Mario? Where's, anyone but Dry Bones to use a star hit with? Yeah, but all-rounder, but I don't know. I love him, though. Monty. It's like Goomba, but he sucks. I mean, Goomba's not that good to begin with, but, I mean, Monty's bat, he's weak. Oh, my God, he's weak. I mean, Goomba is, the only reason I rank Goomba up there is because, I mean, Baldash, and the bat's okay, and he can pitch. I think pitching, I definitely think the pitching is the fact that, he can be reliable, even if he does pitch the same as all the others. He pitches weird. I don't know. I've seen him pitch. He looks good pitching. So he got higher than Monty. Monty's bat's easier to use, but you don't slap with Monty. You almost have to charge, which is a shame because you don't want to charge with someone that's just going to fly out, But I don't respect Monty. I don't think he's good. I wish I would have ranked him lower, honestly. I think Noki, maybe Toad deserved a spot up here. But you know what? I stand with it. Monty can still be good. I have used him. He can run. He's quick. He's okay. Toad, my man. We've all seen the home run from Toad. It's not going to happen, though. And what else do you got after that? I mean, what are you going to run the blue one so you can run faster? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yeah. It's just, he's not going to pitch. He's probably not going to get a hit. He's probably not a guy where you're like, I want to stick him in this premier spot. Like, it's just Toad. Now, if he had legs like that, and we put him in the game, yeah, I mean, have a speed stat of 10. I mean, God, my God, I mean, he'd just be a first pick. But he's not. That is but a mere fantasy. Yeah, so Toad is just like, are you sure? Are you sure you want Toad? Okay, fine. That's how I feel about Toad. It's like, sorry, Nick. I don't value Bowser Jr. at all. I don't like him. I've never liked him. I tried. But I think he's the worst captain. His charge hit doesn't go over the fence. His single hit is uncharged, or his singles bat, as, people like to call it. It goes, I've been talking about it all the whole video for him. He's the reason. When you smack it with him, it just goes to the right fielder. He's too strong, but he's not strong enough. Oh, God. That's my issue. I try to smack it with him. I try to get on base with him. But he is a power hitter. He just hits too hard. And sometimes they'll drop down in between. But watching the videos, I watch every game that gets posted to that channel, and it just seems like we are like, well, he did it once. Nice. Now, he could potentially do it again, and it doesn't seem like he ever does. It just seems like it's a shot to right. And that's a shame. Also his star hit. People like to say, he has at least a decent star hit. I think it's awful. It's just a line drive. That's why I don't like Bowser's either. They just line it, which I feel like they are asking for it to be caught by Birdo or Magic Koopa even, which would just be embarrassing. But yeah, I mean, you just step to your left and it just goes into your hand. You suck it up. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's good. Just a line drive, and it's a low one at that. But if it gets through, that's a double. Boom, you're good. I mean, hey, it paid off if you're willing to take that gamble, and I'm not. So yeah. Oh, that one wall jump play. Whew, it was crazy. I mean, we were all in awe at that. It was insane. But is it ever going to happen again? Could someone else have done it? Yeah, probably. And, well, no. No, and yeah, probably. I don't know. Remember the two questions I asked. Bowser Jr. sucks, all right? I'm sorry. I don't think he's good. I can't believe he's a captain, and if they just give him a little more power, he might have done okay. Okay. Green rules all, as you've seen throughout the video. Good star hit. Might not be worth it. Are you going to use a star hit on your 26th overall character? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But maybe. Maybe. But what if? That's what I'm saying. She's quick, too. So if you do get that star hit, are you going for a triple? Are you going for a triple? Probably not. Do you go for a double, though? Probably. Almost guaranteed. So, yeah. Green Noki. Like I said, I struggled with maybe putting her above Monty Mole, but, like, what does she do? She doesn't have ball dash. She doesn't. And she's a little funky. And her unstarred bat. I do not like it. I think it's awful. I just think it's terrible. Star hit, though. Green. Fine. Whatever. And she can hit a home run. Since I have to mention that about everyone. The Pink Menace. Oh, God, the Pink Menace. Oh, God, I'm going to be sick. He is the Pink Menace. That's why he's number 27. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hate this guy. Even before the meme of it all, when I came in and found that you guys hated him, I was like, yes. I love it. He's just weird. I don't like how he talks. I don't like how he sounds. He's weird. I mean, I can respect him because I know he's a power hitter, and I know that guy has hit home runs against me unstarred in the powerful challenge mode multiple times. You do not sleep on a power hitter ever. But you can go ahead and take a nap on this guy. That tree is trash. It just doesn't do anything. He's just... Do you want to get good with a Pink Menace, or do you want to go enjoy all of the 31 characters in this game to your heart's content? Because they are all pretty much better in every department except the fact that this guy's arm is apparently the second strongest in the game. Stick this guy on catcher or in, God forbid, right field, because that's where we throw our trash characters if you haven't begun to realize this. Yeah, he's just terrible. I mean, if you want to stick him out in the outfield, get even for the right to second, I mean, it will get there. And if you, for some reason, have Noki and the Pink Menace, they do have chemistry together, stick Noki on short, stick the Pink Menace in right. That's a huge throw. No, I'm just kidding. Do not pick either of them. Laser beam for the meme. Send it home. Like I said with Waluigi. If you want to try to trick them into going for extra bases, like, don't pick up the ball for a second. And they'll be like, what are you doing? Oh, my God. And they'll round third, gun it home. You either have yourself a pickle or you have yourself an out. Or you're just sad because they actually made it. But it probably won't happen because this guy's got a cannon for an arm. That's the only good thing I can say about him. And that's why he ranked, 5 higher from the bottom? I don't think he deserves 32. Paragumba. I hate this guy. What the heck does he do? We have an outfielder again, but he's not an outfielder where I'm like, hey, he does this, or hey, he does that, or hey, he does this. His bat sucks. He spins when he freaking swings. It's weird. I feel like it makes for bad contact. He's not fast, I guess, in the outfield. He doesn't dive. He doesn't have a big body. He can jump, but like, that's just, you're not going to rob a home run with Paragumba. If you had to pick Paragumba, well, you're probably getting just pooped on because you made a bad choice, my friend. And pick Paratroopa. Pick Diddy. Pick anyone above him. He's bad, in my opinion. I mean, maybe I'll find it in my heart to like him one day, like I have with a lot of these characters, but him, he just lets me down over and over. I've tried so hard to play with Paragumba. I've hit a home run with him, though, so give him props. Absolutely. Love that home run life, but it's not going to happen because he's trash. I hate Paragumba. I'm sorry for all the negativity towards him because in Paper Mario, I love him, but in this game, get out of my kitchen. Oh my God. Koopa doesn't do anything special at all. I mean, I'm so upset that I had to put him at 29th because I love this character. I put Koopa on my team unironically. But he's not fast. He doesn't excel in the field. Nowhere does he excel in the field. His uncharged bat doesn't do anything. His charged bat, though, hey, I'm telling you, he can hit some deep balls. And he's got a nice, solid bat. Like his bat, not his batting stat, not his batting prowess. His baseball bat is solid. He swings very clean. He swings very hard. And he's just easy to use in the batting department. So if you can get good at it, you could potentially nail one right on the head of the bat, get that home run, stick it to everyone because it does happen. I've done it twice in one game, back to back. He can do it. He needs a little more play, but he doesn't do anything special at all. Nothing. And that makes me sad, you know. Use the red one, though. It's more aesthetically pleasing, and he won't walk off an edge. 30, Toadette. It just goes to show that speed's not the only thing that matters. I mean, you can be quick. You can be quick as an arrow. It doesn't matter because how are you going to get the ball outside of the infield? She's so bad. She can't hit for anything. And it's like, if you can't get on base, your speed means nothing. But if you get her on base, she can steal second and third, probably, unless Beater's on the catcher. Whew. God, no, absolutely not. I would steal with Toadette against Goomba Catcher, though, because I think she's fast enough. She's very fast, which you'd think would make her a good, solid outfielder, but the arm sucks. She's just weak in every way, but she's quick. So I guess, I mean, if someone held a gun to your head and said, pick one of the worst characters in Mario Superstar Baseball, and you picked her, I mean, at least maybe you could steal a base if you were lucky enough to get on. Don't pick Toadette. That's what I'm trying to say here. She's just bad. She's just bad. She has two captain abilities, though. I can't remember what they are at the moment because I haven't played this game in a minute. But yeah, she's the only character that has two abilities that's not a captain. So that's pretty awesome. I don't know why that is, but good job, Toadette. Baby Luigi. We'll get to Baby Mario. He's worse than Baby Mario, but he's just faster. I mean, he's quick. He's quick. So if you can manage, he has a better bat than Toadette, by the way. If you can stick it just ever so slightly behind second or shortstop. Don't count on shortstop, though. You've been noticed I keep saying second. Shortstop's lethal to try to bat over. he can get the first. You know what? Another reason I was thinking earlier. If there's no one on base, just bunt it. You can probably just bunt it and get on base. That's why I like him. That's why I put him over Baby Mario. Baby Luigi, has this bunt. And I've gotten on base plenty of times with it, so I don't know. I don't think he'll ever move up too high, but like, he's not awful. And he can hit a dinger in literally the most perfect circumstances in the world. Easier than Toadette. Toadette about killed me trying to get a home run with her. But Baby Luigi, yeah. Baby Mario has no use in this game. He's trash. I hate Baby Mario. Nothing. He has nothing to give me. Yeah, I mean, what does he offer this game? Other than nothing. He's not fast, he's not strong, he's not a good fielder, but he's got long legs, and I could look at him all day. I'm sorry I didn't have much to say about him, but he's just so bad. He's the worst character in this game. I mean, hands down. If you put anyone under Baby Mario, you've clearly never played Koopa before. Because I see Koopa being put in 32nd. You've clearly never played him before if you're putting Baby Mario. If you're putting Baby Mario over anyone, you need to play Baby Mario some more and realize he's just god-awful. But, them legs, though, nice. I think that concludes it. That's a tier list in the books. Sorry it took so long, but this was a little tougher than I expected. But not too tough. Yeah. These are my thoughts. I'm sorry if a couple of them were too controversial, but I don't think any of them were, except I'm gonna have to fight for my right to defend Boomer as number one. And you know what? Let me recap. I think the only thing separating them is the intimidation factor. Now, if people start walking Boomer, if he starts getting walked consistently, he will be number two in a heartbeat. That is the only thing stopping Bowser from being number two, is he gets walked so much. I'm not here for a single hitter. But anyways, thank you all for coming out to the tier list video. It was actually pretty fun to make. I liked it. I don't really think I'm going to be putting anything else on the Big Bean channel. Maybe some Slay the Spire streams, but I don't know. Thanks.